How much has the last 18 months shifted the market in your mind, and how hard has it been to find funding or find those support gigs?
So the last 18 months has been brutal. I've shopped around for, anytime I go to GDC, for example, I've got 3 lanes of discussions. One is a work for hire lane, who I'm talking about future projects, and if there's things we'd be interested in. We are starting to develop a reputation as a studio that does good work for hire work. We're reliable and easy to work with. And, you kind of see that with repeat customers. So that's the first lane. Second lane is the original stuff like Battle Train. Like, can we get funding to help us get time on the books dedicated to Battle Train so that we give the project what it deserves to get it finished? And then the third lane is our older projects. What can we do to keep those alive? Like, can we talk about ports of those, or can we talk about follow-ups or sequels, or those kinds of things? Because Mother Gunship has a decent following, Tower Guns following, and what I found in the last 18 months, is that all 3 of those lanes have become harder and more difficult. And basically all the different players that were really interested in talking about work for hire, a lot of them were like, hold on, let's wait and see where things go. All of our projects are closed off. They don't have the funding to start something new yet. Publishers were the same way. They were like, this is interesting, but we're going to get our budget approved in 2 months, or we're going to start opening a new round of discussions in 6 months. Come back then. Or this is really cool, but if you do these 2 or 3 things to your build, then it'll be even cooler, and then we'll really consider it. You get all of these kind of soft no's, and those have, rather than saying, hey, let's move forward and discuss the details of what a deal might look like, now it's all soft no's until a future date. It's very ambiguous, and we basically have seen a wall of soft no's over the last 18 months that's come out on all 3 of those fronts. I guess there's a 4th front too, which would be equity, VCs, those kinds of things. But that's not project-based, that's more studio-based. And for those, it's been all over the place. I'm still kind of new to that world, and I've seen a lot of interest, but VCs have been spooked a lot by, it seems like, where the game industry is, and they're kind of recalibrating what they expect. As I understand it right now, that world is got its own timeline that's apart from publishers and platforms.
Yeah,